What's up? So, hey guys and gals and everybody in between. This is Nicholas, and I am going to tell you about my gender identity. So, I am not detransitioning. I have no plans of detransitioning. I just have a plan of dressing the way I want to dress and how I feel. Even though I wear girl clothes, that doesn't mean I'm detransitioning, or if I'm wearing lipstick, that doesn't mean I'm detransitioning. I've decided to live a life that I have always wanted, and that is to be non-binary, femme, and mask. I have been forcibly outed by a previous trans group, who I will not be naming, but they forced me to come out before I was ready, and that gave me a lot of trauma and all of that. I came out too early, and I was immature, easily persuaded to do stuff that I didn't want to do, and I was forced to live in a toxic masculine way of, being trans. I was told that I was transphobic, that I was, that I wasn't trans enough. I'm still taking testosterone. I plan on growing out my beard, which is still in the works. I plan on growing out my beard, growing out my hair, and dressing the way I want to dress. I was, bullied by this trans group. They, as I said before, they told me that I wasn't trans enough, that I was transphobic, because, I was scared of being transgender, and I was making up all the excuses of how do I tell people that I have breasts and all of that. And, growing up as a tomboy, I was forced to wear girls' clothes against my will, and now I want to own that and be able to dress the way I want to dress. Of course, this does not mean I'm detransitioning. I'm still very much waiting for my top surgery to remove my breasts, and I'm looking forward to getting my top surgery, and I want to dress the way that I feel fit, that makes me feel comfortable, makes me feel good. And of course, a lot of people probably won't agree with that, because there's toxic masculinity within the trans community, as well as in the other communities, that there's toxic masculinity going around everywhere, and you have to be a certain way to be a man, and you have to be a certain way to be a female. And I know who I am, and I know what I want to be, and I'm not gonna dress the way based on how others think of me. So I'm still a trans man, more non-binary, and I'm really working towards finding my identity and all of that. So I'm not detransitioning at all. I'm still taking my testosterone. I'm still getting my tests for testosterone levels, and that's pretty much, what's been going on. I know that in my last video about transness that I showed off a prosthetic. I unfortunately lost that prosthetic because, I was immature, I was being a brat, and I think I accidentally threw it away, so that was like $300, $500 gone. I'm thinking about buying another one, maybe someday, but not currently right now, because I'm gonna be going into college after I pay off my FAFSA, and after I pay off my FAFSA, I'm going to be going to college to get my bachelor's business degree in transportation, and then I'm going to be going to Japan in 2030 to live the rest of my life there. So that's what's been going on. So this channel, within the next 20 years, if YouTube is still around, it will be changing a whole lot. So I hope you guys have a good day, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.